A major new Horizon game has been revealed. Is Ubisoft being acquired or what else is going on? We got PlayStation updates, a brand new console has been revealed, and way more gaming news to go over. So good that you're joining the Sunday news roundup, and let's go. Yes, the biggest news for me in particular was of course the reveal of Horizon Steel Frontiers, a big new Horizon MMORPG for PC and mobile from Korean developer NCSoft. You can know them from Guild Wars 2, Ion, and Blade and Soul, but this looks like a huge step up from their previous releases. They noted that transferring Guerrilla Games' assets into Unreal Engine 5 was quite the undertaking, but it does make the game feel like a true Horizon title, from how the world looks to how machines move, only now we're fighting them using Monster Hunter style weapons. There will be shorter, quicker activities designed for phones, but also bigger raid style encounters with larger groups that are more suited for PC. But yeah, the big question that I saw many people ask, why is this not coming to PlayStation 5? It's confusing, but the reason is likely that Guerrilla Games is also making their own Horizon online game, which should be more console focused. We've loved collaborating with NCSoft and are beyond excited to be able to hunt machines together in the world of Horizon. At Guerrilla, we're still busily working on more ways for you to do just that, and more on that to come. Jason Schreier also added that the newly announced NCSoft Horizon MMO is different from the multiplayer Horizon game in development at Guerrilla. That one is Guerrilla's next big project. But here's the thing, Steel Frontiers looks exactly like how I envisioned an Horizon multiplayer game to look. I don't know why we need two Horizon co-op or online games running at the same time, especially if Guerrilla's multiplayer project is the reason NCSoft can't release Steel Frontiers on PS5, which would almost certainly be a successful platform for the game. NCSoft even said publicly that they want a PlayStation 5 release but can't decide that on their own. Sony needs to greenlight it, and Sony is likely worried that Steel Frontiers would impact whatever Guerrilla Games is making. Honestly, why not let NCSoft handle the big multiplayer expertise and then let Guerrilla focus all their resources on the third Horizon single player game? Right now, we will have to wait longer for that sequel because a big chunk of Guerrilla's single player team has moved on to the Horizon Online project. Okay, back to Steel Frontiers. Again, I think it looks amazing. They're adding some very cool systems. A stalker mount, a much faster and more versatile grapple hook that you can use to launch yourself at enemies or latch onto a tall neck. And you can even hang onto a glint hawk after overriding a tall neck. You can attach heavy weapons to your mount and bring them into the next fight. All these things I would love to see in the next single player Horizon. The combat is more melee focused this time, which I'm totally open to, and it looks like targeting machine weak spots is still the core to the gameplay. I really think this could be awesome. We could already see the game launch as early as next year or early 2027 during NCSoft's next financial year. I mean, what they've showed already looked very good. I will keep you of course posted. Let me know what you think of this game in the comments down below. Ubisoft has postponed their H1 results of their current financial year. They posted this announcement 15 minutes before the financial call was supposed to happen, which is extremely uncommon, and they also halted the trading of the Ubisoft stock. Of course, this led to speculation. Is Ubisoft being acquired? Are they going private? Something that has been rumored for a long time, and with the stock price at an all-time low, it would not even be that expensive to take them off the market. But Ubisoft has already reorganized heavily, including spinning up the new subsidiary Vantage Studios, which focuses on Far Cry, Assassin's Creed and Rainbow Six with the help of Tencent money. So personally, I think this delay is more of a technical or accountant issue rather than a major announcement. Although yes, the 15-minute notice is weird. No, I think they want to ride it out, at least for the time being. They got a huge release pipeline over the next 2 years. Tom Henderson responded to one of my tweets this week saying that of all their upcoming projects, the Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake will be the first to launch. They already confirmed that that one is still planned for before April 2026, so a Game Awards reveal and maybe even a January release, I think seems possible. Combine that with the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake also planned for the next few months, which I think will do extremely well, plus a new Ghost Recon, Assassin's Creed Hexe and Far Cry 7. As long as Ubisoft's expectations stay realistic, this lineup should significantly improve their profits. We also got a Far Cry 7 leak coming up in a bit. I'll of course keep you up to date in regards to Ubisoft. If they announce anything, you will hear it in the Sunday video next week. And of course, I will do a quick video on it on the React channel if it's any major news. Real quick, what I've been playing, I want to keep you up to date on that every week as well. Where Winds Meet. Maybe you saw my stream already. It's a big new open world RPG. Set in China. It's a lot like the Assassin's Creed RPGs. Kind of like Ghost of Yotei. It's a bit more arcadey. It's a bit more RPG-like than a Ghost of Yotei. But I would say, since it's free, check it out. The microtransactions are only cosmetic. They want to support it for a long time. So if you're in the mood for a new open world game, I would say give it a shot. Now let's move over to more gaming news. A like would really help me out. And subscribe, because we post one of these gaming news roundup videos every Sunday. Time for quick shots, news stories I will go over quickly. Out of nowhere, Valve has announced the return of the Steam Machine, but this time built by Valve themselves, similar to the Steam Deck. It runs the same Steam OS on Linux, which has strengths and weaknesses. It's much more open with the ability to download performance plugins, but not every game will work perfectly out of the box. Valve is once again doing a new certification program specifically for this hardware, similar to the Steam Deck Verified. The performance target is 4K 60 FPS with AI upscaling, but the device only has 8GB of VRAM, which is significantly less than the consoles that are now 5 years old. According to Digital Foundry, this could be a bottleneck, but Valve did it for the affordability. So maybe $399 for the cheapest 512GB model. That could be huge. There's also a more expensive 2TB model, and both have expandable storage. We will get the exact release date and price later, but it's planned for early 2026. Let me know if you would be down for this in the comments down below. Now, real quick, the Steam Machine is in many ways exactly what Microsoft seems to be planning for the next Xbox, an open platform where you can access multiple storefronts, but Microsoft still has big advantages. For one, all your Xbox and Windows games should instantly work on the new Xbox with optimal settings, while on the Steam Machine you will have to tweak the options for each game, similar to the Steam Deck. The next Xbox will also be more powerful, but that also means more expensive. Still, I would not count Microsoft out just yet. We now know Ghost of Yotei sold 3.3 million units in the first month, making it a big success. It could even reach 5 million units faster than Ghost of Tsushima if they push it during the holiday season. Tsushima reached that after 4 months. The Legends multiplayer launching in 2026 will give the game another boost, and a possible PC release later on, of course, as well. Now, congrats to Sucker Punch. I really can't wait to see what they do next. My money is on a new IP for PlayStation 6. Now, another interesting detail from the Sony investor call. They stated that the PS5 is only midway through its life cycle. Now, this does not mean that the PlayStation 6 launches in 2030. It just means that the PS5 will be supported for at least 5 more years, also after the PS6 releases. So, kind of similar to what we see with the PS4. 2026 does mark the start of the end for the PS4 though, with many live service games dropping their support, and of course GTA 6 will push a massive wave of PS5 holdouts to upgrade. Rockstar also announced the first Red Dead Redemption for nearly every platform now, including PS5, Xbox Series and Nintendo Switch 2. This also comes with the Undead Nightmare DLC, and if you have the game on PS4, Switch or Xbox One, you get a free upgrade. Now yes, a current gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 would of course be way more exciting, and very reliable leaker Nate the Hate still claims that it's happening, with Rockstar having more time now because of the GTA 6 delay, so I think it will arrive next year. Elder Scrolls 6 is still years away though. Todd Howard said this in a new interview. 2028 at the earliest seems likely, so a full 10 years after the first teaser trailer. Fallout 5 in 2035 then? I genuinely don't understand why Xbox does not let another studio make a Fallout game with Todd as like a producer or something, because they're really sitting on gold. Every week I look at the biggest leaks and rumors and rate them with stars. 3 means I believe it, and 1 means let's take this with a huge grain of salt. This week's big rumor are leaked Far Cry 7 screenshots, as we can see from this tweet. Some of them seem to be for a multiplayer mode originally in development. Insider Gaming note that this was a team-based elimination mode, which explains all the giant scoreboards on the map. In hindsight, this likely matches that mysterious QR code from inside Far Cry 6. Remember that? It showed this short teaser with the Maya temples as well, that we also see in these leaked screenshots. But it seems that this multiplayer project has since been cancelled, with Ubisoft now focusing on an extraction-style Far Cry game, next to, of course, the regular single-player open-world title. Speaking of which, this screenshot might be an early look at the family we will have to rescue in the single-player game, which matches previous leaks. So I give 3 stars. It looks real, but we've heard that these assets are from years ago, so a lot has likely changed. Now I'm ready for a new Far Cry, so hopefully we see it at a Ubisoft Forward in June. I'll of course keep you posted here, and let me know your excitement level in the comments down below. This week we will get the Game Awards nominations. Tomorrow actually, if you're watching this on Sunday. My predictions: Expedition 33, Silk Song, Hades 2, Donkey Kong, Death Stranding 2, and Split Fiction, with Expedition 33 winning. Let me know your predictions for the 6 nominations for Game of the Year in the comments, I'm curious. On Tuesday, November 18th, we get the free Assassin's Creed Mirage DLC. Ubisoft shared the launch trailer ahead of time with me. Looks awesome. I really hope the story in particular lands, but even if it doesn't, I think the new region and parkour improvements and being able to replay missions is gonna be a lot of fun. So expect at least 1 stream, likely more, with that replayable mission feature, and full coverage of course here on the channel with videos and more. And I will also do more Where Winds Meet content, plus another big gaming news roundup like this at the end of the week on Sunday. Hope to see you at the Monday stream. You can set a countdown by clicking on the screen. Subscribe, leave a like, and I will speak to you soon. Goodbye.